Hey everybody, it's Mr. Christie.
And this is Stouticus.
Taking a look at week 10. So first up we got the bye week. My Dixie Wrecked wins against those humans.
Well, that ogre.
Actually, I don't believe what's on there is right for the MVP. Oh no, okay, yeah. It's right for the MVP, it's just not showing the SVP they gained. Because that lineman leveled up and took block. And that blitzer is 1 SPP away from their level. And the touchdown went to the catcher.
Probably not where you want it, but it's fine. Yeah, definitely not on your one-turning catcher that's already legend.
Yeah. So, I mean, some stuff could have been better. I guess it's not bad going on that blitzer.
No, just gets it closer. 1 Kaz away from level.
Alright, now for the real games. The Elder Statesman versus Dazed and Confused, 1-1.
We both took the Nurgle in this one. Turns out we were kind of wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong on that. But, oh, both the ones that got the level are the MVPs. Perfect. High up lineman just takes dodge. I mean, that's pretty standard start for them.
And then Nurgle Warrior took a Mighty Blow.
Yeah, it's also pretty good.
After block, guard, stand firm, yeah.
I mean, after block, you'd take it for sure. Block, you take first. Always.
Until you, except for when you don't.
That's when you're just making a killer. Nurgle Warrior shouldn't be killers.
No, they shouldn't, but lots of people think they should.
Otherwise it just, I don't know, it just seems like a pretty friendly game of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, the Nurgle must have had pillows on their hands, only 3 KOs. The elves actually got a Kaz.
I think it was just a badly hurt too.
And the elves.
Well, the Nurgle, both of them took a casualty though, an extra casualty.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the Nurgle took 2 Kazes. One of them failed. I would assume one of them failed to dodge or got fouled.
Maybe it was like a double rock.
Maybe, but seeing one of them was the Agi 4 ball carrier Pestigore, I'm gonna say it was probably snakes into a Kaz on a dodge.
I don't know, rocks could happen.
Not in my stadium.
Probably not in theirs either, they're pretty boring with those stadiums.
But Tentacles put in a lot of work this game, tying down a few elves. Foul Appearance did its usual thing. Worked once.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And the Lightning Bolt was a dud.
Oh, that explains everything, actually. I think that affects so much of this game.
Most likely aimed at the Agi 4 Pestigore carrying the ball.
Unless he got hit by a rock.
Maybe.
But I know there's no rock. I checked which stadium it was. It's no rock stadium.
Oh, the elves have an anti-rock stadium?
Everyone's got an anti-rock stadium.
I
Everyone but Fiction. Fiction's a cool one.
I guess they take it more for the anti-bribe so that their opponent doesn't get a free bribe more than the rock.
Either way, they're boring.
But yeah, I think that game came down to the wizard failing, and the elves maybe counting on that as part of their defense. And once that failed, they just couldn't prevent the Nurgle from scoring.
Alright, next game is Channel 8 News Team versus Brick and Mortary. Brick and Mortary wins 2-0.
And we both back Fiction to win this game.
Wow, more MVPs getting levels, so we can just look at them right away. So the blocker took piling on after Mighty Blow. Okay, he's trying to... He's being the killer. And Brick got... Stand Firm.
Stand Firm.
I guess he didn't get a fun double. And there's no Goblin for him to take Strong Arm for. Other than that...
Fiction took twice as many blocks as Woo.
Yeah, that's gonna really change up the team.
which allowed to take 9 removals from the Bretts. So yeah, that's kind of how you win 2-0. Just remove everybody.
Yeah.
And this is the first week, I think, in probably 2 or 3 weeks where Fiction hasn't suffered a death on the team.
He's on the upswing now.
Because, yeah, he's had 2 Blitzers and 1 Line Orc, I think, die the last 3 weeks. Also, he got a Black Orc to level in addition to the Troll.
Yeah, it looks like, what was that? It was just block before.
Just block, and he took guard. So now he has 3 block guard Black Orcs. Who he got a touchdown on that Black Orc too. To level.
I mean, I do that too with players.
Yeah, this week I scored a touchdown, my second touchdown on a Nurgle Warrior.
In a separate league, I scored 2 touchdowns with the Minotaur today.
But that's on purpose.
The Minotaur also has plus agility.
Yeah, it's Agi 3 too, so it's not that hard to do.
He had to get there first, though.
Yeah. Was it? It was its first skill, though, right?
Yeah. No, I've gone full insane with that team. Back to these games. Commodious Thunder just won against Scurry Squad, 2-1.
This was actually the first game that we split on in the predictions. You backed the Chorfs, and I took the Skaven.
Nice. And I'm just kind of guessing it's, yeah, it just looks like the Rats just can't handle constant hits to the face.
Pretty much, yeah, and the Storm Vermin on the Rats side weren't really able to do much. The Claw Palmer got 1 Kaz, but that was it. The other Claw one didn't do anything. So, and then AV7 was AV7.
Yeah, don't need Claw against Rats.
No. The Storm Vermin, it helps.
Yeah, but for the rest of them, it doesn't matter. It's just bloat then. Yeah, forgot to actually really look at dice rolls. There's actually not a lot in the dice rolls log either.
It is to be said, he succeeded 8 out of 9 KO rolls the Rats did, so the KOs all came back in this game for the most part.
Oh, I think that's the problem. 50-50 pickups for the Rats? I mean, that was a huge problem there.
Yeah, that's not what you expect from Agi 4, unless a lot of those 2 of those attempts were in multiple tackle zones, but I doubt it.
Rough game for the Rats, but no permanent damage. Just some MNGs.
No permanent damage, and they got a level up out of it on their 1-turner that now has Sure Feet to go along with Sprint and Movement.
I saw the Chorfs also got 2 levels on the players at the bottom. Yeah, I think it's just Mighty Blow and then Stand Firm.
Yeah, standard.
Standard when you don't get doubles. Although he's missing, just for next week, he's missing his Claw Chorf. We'll see if that matters later.
Claw Palm Jump Up Chorf.
Yeah, we'll see about that later. Next up, Revenge of the Referees versus Foul Targets. Foul Targets win 2-0. I'd say it was just kind of like Chaos trying to just get the removals, you know, and just probably not getting them. Oh, and also there's a death on a good player.
Yeah, I was just you set me up to say that, yeah, and not really get them except on their team. They suffered the biggest loss with losing a Claw, Mighty Blow, Walk, Tackle, Agi 4, Beastmen. So their last killer Beastmen, because they also lost their other one. I think it had Claw Palm earlier in the season, and so now he does not have any killer Beastmen left. It's been a rough season for Revenge of the Referees.
That's what they get for killing a good halfling.
Oh, I thought you only had hate for that one player. No, it's the whole team.
The karma just spread to the rest of them. That's what happened. They were associates to it.
There was another failed lightning bolt in this one.
Wizards are just fizzling this week.
Yeah, that was aimed by the Chaos. Foul Targets did get a couple levels, and one of them is a really good level, because now they have an Agi 5 War Dancer.
Oh, that's gross.
And it's rookie. That was the first level, so
that's still disgusting. And then, which catcher was it?
The Agi 5 catcher leveled.
And got Cheerfeet.
Yeah.
It was hard to say because they're both at the level. They're at the SPP at a level, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Gross. 3 agility, 5.
It's Wood Elves. What do you want?
It's gross. Next up is...
There's a reason why he's leading the division.
Because it's gross. They're more gross than both the Nurgles combined. Next up is Yield Guard and Dead Wrestler Society.
Speaking of Nurgle...
Dead Wrestler Society win 1-0.
Oh, I should say, we both backed Foul Targets in the last game. And this is the second and only other game that we disagreed on. Yield Guard versus Dead Wrestler Society. And I'm correctly predicted this one by backing Draenor. In a strange twist. You backed the Nurgle and I did.
I thought it was the other way around when you were saying that.
Nope. You backed the Nurgle and I didn't.
I don't know. That sounds characteristic of me.
Go back and check the tape.
I mean, I'll trust you because people can just go back and watch the last episode and prove me wrong. But
yeah, you took the Nurgle. Because remember, we were debating.
Yeah.
Because he had taken the Claw like specifically for this, and you know the Saurus might outstrength them, especially when they get Slibly, and they did.
And they bought Crocs. New Crocs, all good.
Yeah. No actual levels from this game. A dead Rotter with Kick and Dirty Player.
Oh, who cares about him? Oh, actually, that's actually kind of okay. You kind of want a Dirty Player. I'd just make a new Rotter. Go kill something.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but at the same time, you're losing 80k, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, they just I don't know. I guess the Skinks won this game for being fast. I guess.
Yeah, just couldn't catch them. It seems like, and they were just able to. I think I remember seeing a comment from Draenor saying he did do some like skink stunty BS to get the ball. I think maybe to score his second touchdown.
Yep. His second
These
touchdown.
were
His one touchdown.
his touchdown. Yeah, sorry, thought it was 2-1. These Nurgle did not want to dodge this game. 1 out of 7.
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
And really
And
really
I'm
stupid.
gonna just
bad.
go off a guess that he wasn't trying to dodge with the beast constantly.
Well, no, because it was stupid half the time.
That's not half the time. That's a little better than half the time.
It's slightly better than half the time, but not that good.
Yeah, it just seems like Nuffle was not in the Nurgle's favor this game.
Yeah. And he just wasn't able to remove enough lizards fast enough.
And last up game, Lords of the Cave versus Oathblow. 2-2.
Shouldn't have expected anything else, but we both actually had backed Christie, thinking that
maybe get a draw.
He might win. Maybe he might decide to win one, but no. He's just going to tie.
I can see why I didn't end up at 3-0 though. Or 3-2. Only 30 blocks? Because like half the team got injured.
I was going to say, when you have 13 removals... Well, 14? You kind of run out of rats to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so... Oof.
Yeah, the killer vermin got removed. The Agi 5 move 10 got removed. Legend. The Sacker got removed. And a lineman. And then a bunch of line rats. But, you know, goes to show you what can happen when you have still have another natural one-turner.
That is crazy.
And then I think the only level out of this game was a Norse lineman. And guess what he took?
Oh, let's see.
He's got tackle, dirty player, and dauntless.
He rolled doubles and took sneaky git.
No, he rolled normals and took kick.
He's working.
So now he's
trying to get all the foot skills.
I was just gonna say he now has all the foot skills.
Now he's missing sure feet.
Well, and sidestep, I guess, if you want to get really technical. But yeah, all the normal foot skills.
It's sure feet, but it doesn't actually have a picture of a foot.
Yeah.
He also needs movement up.
Well, it can really only get one more level. Technically 2, but...
Yeah, you just get one movement up and then you get sidestep for all the foot skills.
Yeah, but that sidestep is going to be a legend skill.
Yeah, it'll just be a legend lineman. He'll be cool.
The first ever Norse lineman to make it to legend.
Probably. I'm not sure of other legends right now.
The closest one probably would have been 300.
Well, now I think about it, Rebel.net actually has a list of legendary players.
There definitely wasn't a legend lineman, I know that. But
If I control
300.
F and hit lineman,
The 300 had
there is
4
none.
skills.
There is none on the list, so okay. Fair enough. Alright, where were we? Right, we're looking at the leaderboard now. So up on top, foul targets. I think they've just kind of run away with this.
Yeah.
I don't think anything can really stop them now.
Well, they could still. They've pulled to a whole game worth of points ahead, but if they were to lose out and a team behind them win out, it doesn't even have to get that dramatic. If they just lose their next game and one of them wins, then they're all of a sudden tied. Like, there's still 3 teams within 3 points of Jeff, so he's not a lock to win the division quite yet.
Then we got Commodious Thunder and Dazed and Confused and Dead Wrestler Society, all tied point-wise.
Yeah.
That's almost like just the Challengers Cup there.
Yeah, that is the Challengers Cup spots. That is the way it's being displayed in game is actually the right order too, in terms of the first tiebreaker. Wolf Rammerjacks actually leads with 6, then Stays and Confused with 5, and Drainar with 3.
Then we got Brick and Mortar after that. The reverse to Callisti.
Yeah, never draw.
He's like Ricky
Fiction's
Bobby.
still in this.
If you're not first, you're last. That's how he plays every game.
He's still in it. A playoff spot is going to be difficult to get, but a Challengers Cup spot is still within his grasp.
Yeah, it's not unreasonable. Next up is Yield Guard.
Their postseason chances took a big hit losing this week.
Yeah, it was a pretty big game just for Challengers Cup.
Yeah, the best Yeo can hope for is probably getting into the Challengers Cup, but he still is going to need some help in getting there.
Next up is Khaleesi and his Lords of Decay. Just in the middle. I think that's just where he likes to be, is in the middle. That's why he gets all those ties, so he's in the middle of points. I think he just likes the middle.
Maybe he does.
And we got Scurry Squad after that.
Both rat teams right in the middle.
Yeah, but one of those rat teams is starting off way lower.
Yeah, Scurry Squad has been down towards the bottom for starting the season, and they've slowly crept their way up to being in the middle, which is a good thing for them. Whereas Callisti has kind of just been in the middle and stayed in the middle.
Yeah, I don't have anything to quickly look, but I think Callisti's actually been in like 6, 7, 8 since the start of the season. Every week.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
He started towards the middle and has just stayed there.
Then we got My Dixie Wrecked. No comment to what I did.
No, I was actually going to keep my mouth shut.
That's why I said no comment. Then we got Revenge of the Referees. You've kind of had like a harsh season.
Oh, you skipped one. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I'm looking at Rebel.net, not in the game. That is also open in front of me. Because the Eldar Statesmen are actually ahead of it.
Yeah, well, they're tied for points here. I kind of missed that. I was just looking at the order.
Yeah, they're tied for points. Which just always makes you wonder. It's kind of a lost season for Randall Clark, but you know,
that's
if he
unfortunate.
had been able to play those few weeks, I think he'd probably be towards the top.
If he those 3 games, he lost 3 games from his computer dying. So if he won those 3 games, he'd be up in second, third, fourth, fifth, I guess.
Yeah, he'd be tied for second.
Actually, I'd have to go back and look because I just remembered Commodious Thunder was playing him the first week. His computer died, so Commodious Thunder would drop. So who knows? It could be really different, but you can't change that now.
No.
Different timeline. And then we got Channel 8 news team. They've been pretty beaten up this season, haven't they?
Yeah, I talked about it last week. They're just kind of been the punching bag for the division, and
that's why they gave that blocker piling on so he could start punching them instead.
Well, you already had Mighty Blow.
Yeah, I know, but it was just I'm tired of this.
He gets a jump on him.
Yeah.
He gets a jump on him now. But it's kind of what happens to Bretonians when they get up this high.
Then we got Oathblow. He's kind of had a hard season.
Yeah, he's a team that lives by the bash and also dies by it, so...
It's been a little too bashy for him.
As you can see, it's been successful kind of 5 times. Well, exactly half the time. With 1 win and 4 draws, and then hasn't been successful in 5 losses, so...
Alright, so we're just going to take up the division predictor here real quick. And, so foul targets very, very handily going up for playoffs there. 84.7%.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lock for postseason. I mean, they control their playoff chances, so that's always what you are aiming for in this situation. So if they win,
yeah, but just looking at this, impossible for him to not get postseason.
Yeah.
Next up is Commodious Thunder, pretty strong contender for Challengers Cup. Well, actually, everyone in the second to fourth is strong chance for Challengers Cup now.
Yeah, you have the predictor, so I don't know what their chances are, but I can't imagine they'd be that dramatically different.
They're within 70 to 66%, 66 to 70% chance. But then Brick and Mortar is the next one, and it drops down to about 40%.
Okay.
And Yield Guard's at 30. And then after Yield Guard, it's impossible to get to playoffs. You got Lords of Decay. Very low chance of Challengers Cup. Maybe if he just keeps winning. Maybe if he starts winning.
I was about to say, keeps winning? The other thing also with trying to catch Jeff, because I was just looking through the schedules, he gets an automatic win.
Oh, he hasn't had his bye week yet? I thought he did.
No, he gets it week 13.
So he's just well rested for the playoffs then.
Yeah. So essentially he's 6 points ahead of everybody right now. Which is why he's such a lock to make. He's a lock to make the postseason, but he
just has to have 2 good games, and he's good.
He just needs a tie.
Yeah.
Really? That's it. Doesn't even have to win.
And then chance of getting in are very low. Scurry Squad's actually more likely to get to Challengers Cup than Lords of Decay. Maybe the predictor realizes Khaleesi just always ties.
I mean, something like that should kind of come into account past performance, but I guess it.
I don't know how Draenor does this. I don't know how Draenor does this magic.
Also, Scurry Squad gets one of the gets one of the buys too, so that's also why.
And after that, like, chances for Challengers Cup drop a lot. My Dixie Rex at less than 1%. And then Channel 8 News Team and Oathblow just can't make it to Challengers Cup.
Yeah, no. Way too much ground to make up. Way too late.
But that just means start preparing for next season and start ruining people's this season.
Don't ruin people's chances. People's who are going to the playoffs.
No, it's your job to try and ruin their chances there.
Why?
You don't give it to them easy. They have to have a challenge somewhere.
They've already had a challenge. They've played 10 weeks.
Yeah, they need more of a challenge. They need some sort of threat for when they're going up to on the way to playoffs.
Don't you want REL to win the Challengers Cup and the Super Bowl? So, you don't want to kill all the REL representatives before they even get there.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kill everyone. This is Blood Bowl. Alright, so let's take a look at next week.
It's literally in the name.
Yeah. Next week, though, Elder Statesman gets their bye week. Anything to look out for? Well, I probably wouldn't buy any players now for him.
He's been on 10 the whole season, I think. So I don't really think that it was in his plans ever.
Yeah,
because we've talked before about him getting a thrower, because I've really never seen a high elf team without one. But
also, for stuff that could level this game this week is just the dodge lineman and the no skill lineman.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. It doesn't. Yeah, nothing's really gonna level from.
This is a boring week for buys. First real game though, My Dixie Rec versus Channel 8 News Team. So Channel 8 News Team just got that piling on guy.
Yeah.
And My Dixie
With
Rec
Wrestle
is sitting at a 14-man roster.
Channel 8 News Team's at 12 because they're missing a peasant.
Okay. Looking at the money. Ooh. Giant News Team, you can buy Griff. So I'd say get Griff.
They can buy Griff with money to... Like, not that much money to spare, but probably, like, enough for a babe.
Yeah, enough for a babe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I'm still gonna take my Dixie Rec though.
I think I'm also gonna take my Dixie Rec, unless Griff really pulls through. But I mean, that's just part of the game, so I'm gonna say my Dixie Rec. Make a vanity pass with lights out. That's my only suggestion for my Dixie Rec this game. He
shouldn't take any suggestions from you.
Maybe I should just give him like tons of terrible suggestions, and he just doesn't do them.
I mean, he could make a pass with lights out, but he's just as likely to injure a peasant.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the odds are much better for the pass. When he's passing to someone's catch from a quick pass range, I think it is better.
Yeah, I know. But I just think the 5 Mighty Blow in this game is going to be too much.
Yeah, that's gonna chew through all the peasants, probably, maybe.
Yeah, and then of course you still have Jerry Rice, the one-turning human catcher.
Natural one-turning catcher of humans.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, so both of us say my Dixie wrecked. Next up, Dazed and Confused versus the Commodious Thunder. This is a pretty big game.
2 and 3 in the table up against each other. Yeah. I'd say that's pretty big.
Dazed and Confused got lucky, though. The claw palm jump up is out.
Oh, yeah. That makes a big difference in this game.
Commodious Thunder only gets 210k. Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that claw is a doubles for the chorfs, I'd almost say get a claw chorf. But you can't do that. Actually, I'd if I'm Commodious Thunder, I think I'd get guard chorf with my inducement money.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Bringing up to 5.
Yeah, get up to 6 chorfs with get the guard there.
Yeah, six blockers, 5 guard with the strength ups, 2 strength up pieces that he has as well. Yeah, it's not the worst. And you still have money left over.
Yeah, for like a Bloodwiser babe. Because, I mean, Dazed and Confused also only has 1 claw.
Yeah. And only two guard as well, so they're already... The Chorps already have twice as much claw... twice as much guard, I should say, as the Nurgle.
I think I'm going to give this to Commodious Thunder just because of the guard and the lack of claw on the Nurgle.
I'm not going to surprise you here. I'm going to go with Dazed and Confused.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Commodious Thunder is just going to get this if they do what I say. Get the card.
Do the
get
opposite.
Get the Hobgoblin Star Player with stab.
Oh, now you actually are legitimately giving bad advice.
Yeah, for that one, yes.
Because I said do the opposite of what you say.
Yep. I want to be right. So yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. I know he's a hobgoblin and he has stab. I think he has stab. I'm not sure if he has stab anymore. He's a hobgoblin. And that's all I know off the top of my head.
Use all your inducements and all your cash and get Grashnak.
I mean, that's just insane enough. It might work, actually. Can they get Borak?
No.
No, okay.
Grashnak and Morgenthorg are the big ones that they can get.
Well, he can get Rashnak, Backstabber, who does have stab, and also Sneaky Git, and dodge and sidestep. and +1 movement.
Yeah. Stab really isn't gonna work that well against the AV9 as much, but sure, take a stab at it.
But yeah, like I said before, get the Chorf. Get the Chorf with guard. Next up is Brick and Mortar versus Revenge of the Referees. So we're at Brick and Mortar Stadium, and I'm pretty sure if I remember right, he's got the good one, Knuffles Altar.
Yeah, he's got Knuffles Altar. Wow. Double check the rosters. I think they're both full.
Yeah, they have exactly the same amount.
No, but the refs have.
Oh yeah.
50K more. I was just gonna be like, oh, an actual, completely even TV match. No.
Well, Revenge of the Referees, I think, should probably get a Beast Man.
They definitely should, because they were only on 11.
But if you do that, then Brick and Mortar gets a free Bomber Dribble Snot. So if you can deal with Bomber Dribble Snot, go for it.
I think it's worth it, but maybe it's not.
I mean, it's
because
you can have a lot of bombs thrown at you, or maybe just you could just throw the gob. You could just throw Bomber Dribble Snot. You can throw Bomber Dribble Snot. Regular bombers you can't throw, but you can throw Bomber Dribble Snot.
If you throw him and he hits you, do you explode? Does he explode like a bomb?
No, he just dies like normal. Brick will probably eat him. Now that's gonna be what happens.
I'm gonna go with Fiction in this one.
I too think I will go with Fiction. Because he's got a sturdy team right now.
Yeah, getting that Black Orc leveled from last game and giving it guard makes the team even more solid, because now he's got four guard, which actually outguards the chaos in this regard, in this matchup.
And he doesn't have a fast claw Mighty Blow piece anymore.
Yeah, Mighty Blow's even. All of the chaos Mighty Blow is on warriors. He does have 2 claw, 1 claw palm, but again, those are on warriors, not on beastmen. So orcs aren't fast, but you need a mobile blitzer really, to do damage.
Hit and run tactics.
Yeah, and this chaos team is just a little too beat up. Plus, the claw palmer is AV8, so anytime it's on the floor, it should be getting kicked in the head
by Bomber Dribble Snot.
Yeah, jumped on, works too.
Actually, I've never seen Bomber Dribble Snot's foul animation.
I assume it's just the Goblin one where they just jump on you.
I mean, all the Goblin positionals have different ones. Like, the chainsaw's not jumping on top of you.
No, that's the only foul that I've really seen. I think I've seen a pogo or foul, which is them just jumping on you with the pogo.
Well, yeah, the pogos actually used to have dirty player in the old rules, and they had secret weapon.
That's rough for a pogoer to be a secret weapon.
Well, when you have it was because of the like the dirty player. I think it was like super stacked dirty player or something. I don't remember. I know you could stack 30 player back then. Or something. Or maybe it was Mighty Blow you could stack. You could stack something and it made like a +3 on injuries. It was brutal. So yeah, we both picked Brick and Mortar for that one. Next up is Scurry Squad and Yield Guard. So, yeah, Scurry Squad and Yield Guard. So Yield Guard, they're pretty high up in team value.
$2K, 20 of which is extra cash, but sitting at 14 compared to 15-20 Skaven.
What would I do as a Skaven with inducements for this game?
That are sitting on exactly 11 rats and missing a rookie gutter runner and a line rat, but that doesn't matter.
I think I'd hire Skitter Stab Stab and another gutter runner.
You just like the stabby stabs.
Skitter Stab Stab's a gutter runner, so that just makes him a good player.
Yeah, I know.
And then you have 5 gutter runners.
That's quite a lot to induce a mercenary gutter runner.
That's not that much. It's only 30k more than a normal gutter runner.
They're getting 470 in inducements.
Well, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, well, if the Nurgle don't drop the 20k, then it's more, but...
So ignore... Okay, so if you don't add a skill onto that gutter runner, you can get... You'll have enough for a wizard as well.
I think that the wizard is mandatory.
Yeah, so you get Skitter Stab Stab, a gutter runner, like a rookie gutter runner, and then you get the wizard.
How about a line rat with, instead of the 5th gutter runner, you get Skitter, sure. How much is Skitter?
190. The extra is the fact that you get another gutter runner.
Yeah,
and I guess stab as well.
A line, yeah, and prehensile tail and
shadowing. Oh,
shadowing.
Sorry, he's even cheaper. I must be thinking of a different player. He's only 160.
Okay, so I was thinking a line rat with 30 player and maybe a bribe. To get your removals that way, in addition to your...
Also, it's just fun to also use star players.
Yes, it is. It is fun to use star players. This is important to note, which just occurred to me. Yale only has 1 tackle.
Ooh, that is very important to know.
And it's on his wrestle sacker, his sacking Pestigore.
Who might become the killer of this game.
Yeah. Although having wrestle is annoying.
I say it's
block could be just as good.
I think it's a hard game to pick between them.
Yeah, it depends on whether Scurry Squad's Claw Palm Vermin shows up and actually is able to do some removals.
Yeah, that guy's terrifying.
When he works, he doesn't seem to work all that much.
I think I'm gonna give it to Scurry Squad. I think they have just enough tools with the bribe, enough inducements after that to kind of do what they want. Because after that, like Sierra Stabs having our gutter runner, you could do the lineman with dirty player and bribe.
Yeah, I think this is. Sorry.
I was also gonna say you could also get Clark Smash Rip.
Yeah, Glart wouldn't be bad in this one with his claw.
An air strength 4 claw.
Yeah. But then I think you're giving up Skitter for that.
Yeah, no, it depends. They have a lot that they can be flexible with getting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Nurgle though. I think either team can win it, but I think the anti-agility skill set that the Nurgle already have is gonna show up. Basically, disturbing presence. I think it's gonna screw over the rats on a one-turn attempt.
That is possible, yes.
I think that's what this game is gonna come down to, and I think that's what's gonna happen.
All right, that's fair. Next up, we got Foul Targets and Lords of Decay. So I'm not even going to look at them, but just based off Callisti and Foul Targets' record, Foul Targets is going to win because Callisti can't get better than a tie, apparently.
Well, then it's going to end in a tie.
You're right, it's going to be a tie game. Every game Callisti has is a tie. I bet his bye week was a tie. No, but I do think Foul Targets has a really good chance at winning. They have almost a full team. They could just have a full team if they wanted. They got 3 Agility 5 players, which is gross and disgusting.
Callisti, as of now, Callisti would get 50k in inducements. Both teams would be on 11 players. Because the rats are missing a line rat. And the rats only have 50k in the bank, so they're a max. They're getting 100, so they can't even get a wizard.
Yeah, this is all just sounding like Foul Targets is getting a win, and then they just hold their spot for the playoffs and can just relax in the week 12, week 11, week 12. Which week are we on again?
We're on 11.
Right. So yeah, so I'm saying I think Foul Targets is gonna win. That's where I was getting at.
I think they're gonna win too. If a team is going to win in this game, I think it's gonna be Foul Targets. Because Callisti only ties. It's really hard to pick against the core of this rat team, though. It is.
I know.
So good.
It's something about Callisti.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jeff and Foul Targets. He has the newly minted Agi 5 War Dancer.
Yeah, that guy just leaps on 2s. And then dodges on 2s.
So does that Wood Elf Catcher, too.
Yeah. Which is gross. And last game we have is Dead Brothers Society and Oathblow. Where's Oathblow? So Dead Wrestlers are going to be getting some money. And Oathblow's at 11 players. While Draenor is at
12.
12. Well, Drainor's getting 70k. If he wants, he can make that wizard.
There is a lot of tackle on Oathblow, though.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of strength 4 and guard on Draenor's team. Oops.
Yeah, I was just pointing out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tackle. I think that the lizards have too much strength and guard.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there. It's just the lizards are overpowering the Norse at what they do.
Yeah. And of course they have an Agi 4 stunty, so that skin can go wherever they want.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a Dead Wrestler's game. Which, Did I say every single one of the ones in second are gonna win?
No, because you
No,
couldn't...
I can't because Commodious Thunder and Dazed and Confused, yeah.
Yeah, but we said Jeff would win, obviously.
Well, I just mean out of the people,
are...
I was just thinking of all the ones in second to fourth.
Yeah.
Because they're already tied up, yeah.
But we both picked Fiction and Draenor, and of course, we split on Acropolis and Wolfram Ajax, but yeah, we took all of them to win, and Jeff also.
And Jeff also. Jeff is also gonna win.
Yeah. So we took all the top spots, the top of the board to win their games, which...
I mean, in theory, that's kind of how it goes by the end.
I know, but, you know, we're going out on really far limbs here in our predictions.
I'll change my predictions to make it way out. Callisti's gonna win. Lords of Decay will win.
No, you don't have to.
No, I'll stick with Foul Targets. I do think Foul Targets is gonna win. Because I've said it before, Agility 5 is just cheating. Does Callisti have 3 Agility 5? No, he's got 1 Agility 5. That's not enough. He's like 3 times the cheating.
But he's got 2 natural 1-turners. Or 2 movement 10s, anyway.
1-turners aren't cheating like Agility 5, though.
They kinda are.
Not even close. Agility 5 is ridiculous.
When you can... I was gonna say, when you can score with as minimum as 3 2+, that's...
Yeah, but they never get a chance to do it on 3 2+.
All you need is a touchback, or a really lucky kick that just happens to land.
Or someone to not defend at all for it.
Yeah, or they can't, but yeah. I said at minimum.
I lost track on where we're going. Draenor, Dead Wrestler Society wins the game. That's where we were at.
Yeah, we both took Draenor.
Alright, just go out there, play your games, win, mess up first place or second place, or just mess up your opponent.
Nice pep talk.
Until then, see you next week.
See you guys.